Hi, I'm Jon Richardson, and you're watching SBTV, the UK's leading in youth entertainment. So I'm here to give you some tips on girls. That's my partner. First thing you want to do is ask a girl out. Do it in a place where you both feel comfortable. And the only place you're going to find out where she feels comfortable is just sort of follow her around for a couple of days first. There might be moments when she sees you behind a car or a postbox or something, and that's where facial expressions are very important. You don't want to look weird, because otherwise you're just a stalker, and it's a fine line between a stalker and a researcher. I go for her face a bit like this. So now you've got your girl to agree to go on a date with you. Make the first date comfortable, do it in your own house. Girls like houses because they've got things in them and roofs. And if I know something about women, it's that they like things and roofs. Once she's in, make a big show of closing that door behind her and locking it real tight. You want her to feel safe, and no woman respects a man who leaves his front door open, and that is both a euphemism and a fact. And then I like a curry, so I would recommend a really hot, spicy curry. Test those bowels out, because if you're going to be with someone for a long time, you're going to want someone with a strong constitution. Once you've had your meal, close off with some pistachio ice cream, unless she's got a nut allergy, in which case just nothing. I like to take a girl out into the garden, point to a few constellations, make them up, no one knows anyway. That's Trevor, that's the Randy goat. While she's sort of looking wistfully up at the stars and pondering the future you might share, possibly shedding a quiet tear at the strength of the chilies you put in the curry, I like to just walk slowly back into the house without saying anything. Just lock the door, and then we'll see her again next time. So now you've had your first date, it's gone well, she's recovered from the internal burns from the Dorset Noga chili that you snuck into her drink. You're probably going to need to go around and meet the parents. Here's a curveball for you, why not flirt with the dad? Nothing weird, just maybe a handshake, and then something like, "Oh, Mr. Johnson, I can see where Kate gets her strong biceps and heavy set jawline." Don't reach for a little look at his six-pack just yet, save that. Maybe go to reach, and then just say, later. Then go through, have some iced tea. Just make yourself at home, wander around the kitchen, maybe open a drawer and just top, and then close the drawer again. And that sort of, I think that says to the parents, I'm gonna build a strong home for me and Kate. Hey look, guys, it's an absolute minefield out there. If you do the opposite of everything I've said, I'm sure you'll be happy. If you've come to me for dating advice, I sort of think you're already beyond repair. All relationships will end, and the more you love them, the harder it'll hurt. That's my DVD there.